Whoa! There's a lot of dumbass criminals to talk about, baby. It's the whacked out news. People breaking the law. Ha-ha, fighting in the nude. Ha, drunk people pooping in the street. Ha-ha, it's the whacked out news. So many people on meth. Ow!
Well, they had the Florida Man Games over the weekend. It's getting bigger every single year. In year 3, they decided to move from the East Coast in St. Augustine over to Bradenton in the Freedom Factory Racetrack. It is actually owned by YouTube creator and stock car racer Cletus McFarland, so he's all into it. 12 teams from all across Florida competed on Saturday in front of about 5,000 spectators. They had a couple returning favorites like the evading police obstacle course and Hurricane Supply grocery aisle brawl.
The games they come up with seem so fun to do.
Hurricane aisle grocery store brawl.
Yep. They also had the naked rampage where clothed competitors with pool noodles between their legs knocked over plastic flamingos. Bull whips and bad decisions where teammates tried to unholster beer cans from opponents' belts with a whip. Blindfolded taser tag with cattle prods, and the deer dong beer bong in which yellow liquid-filled balloons were poured through a decoy deer head into a teammate's waiting cup. The last challenge required competitors to complete an obstacle course, steal a catalytic converter from under a vehicle, and outrun a Manatee County Sheriff's Office SWAT member. They had Josh Wicks Robinson out there. OMG, it's Wicks was part of it.
Okay, I love him.
He's great, yep. And the Super Troopers actors Steve Lemmy and Kevin Heffernan. So, big event apparently, and it keeps growing every single year. And Florida man stayed busy this weekend as well. One was arrested after falling into a stranger's pool in Port Charlotte. The man, of course, who was drunk, first knocked on the home's front door and asked the owner if he could stay with them for a few days. The man was told no, and then he walked into the home's backyard where he fell into the pool. Then after climbing out, he knocked on the home's back door and asked them for French fries and a towel.
That's so specific.
When the police arrived, the man was sitting in a chair and told them he had held his breath underwater for 3 minutes. He was very proud of himself. Regardless, he's now facing several charges, including trespassing and disorderly intoxication.
And we don't believe you on the 3-minute breath holding thing.
Yeah, no.
Either.
What is he, Tom Cruise? A Florida man was arrested after pulling a gun on people at a gym in Altamont Springs last week. The suspect got into an argument with other men in the gym after calling them weak for not lifting enough weight. The group then separated, but the man approached them a few minutes later with the gun.
Oh, boy.
Witnesses said the gun jammed, so the man ran out of the gym. Police then found him a short time later, and the man claimed the gun wasn't a gun at all. He said, no, that wasn't a gun. That was a king-size Snickers bar.
I mean, talk about motivation, though. I know I'm going to probably lift a lot more if somebody got a gun on me.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
That is. I've never seen that as a trainer tactic, but it could work. It could be very effective. When they called him out on the king-size Snickers bar, he's like, okay, it was a gun, but it was a fake gun. I just pulled it out as a joke. But regardless, he's now facing charges, including attempted homicide.
It was a king-size Snickers gun.
Nobody buying it. I don't know if you guys saw the interview with 13-year-old Sullivan Clark. He was the one last week we were talking about call him outs. He was the teenager from Delray Beach that was walking the boardwalk in Daytona Beach when that dude came up and slashed his throat.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, it's terrible.
Had to get 13 stitches in his neck. It was a box cutter that guy got him with.
Oh, my gosh. Can you imagine?
But the crazy thing was he did an interview on Fox News with Laura Ingraham, and his mom was in the shot, and then the 13-year-old Sullivan Clark was sitting there, and the first thing he did was he called the whole thing kind of dumb. And then you can see his mom, and he's sitting a little bit kind of in the depth, a little bit behind her. And as he's talking, he's like, I don't know, man, it's just kind of dumb. You know, his mom's kind of like biting her lip and rolling her eyes like, my son is blowing this interview. Kind of like how I know my mom would when I'm totally disappointing her. She had that. She's rolling her eyes up, and you can tell she's just not real happy with Sullivan.
It's a look.
You got to sell this, Sullivan.
And then the funny thing, his mom's going on telling the story about how Sullivan's had nightmares, and then Sullivan looks at her like, huh? liar. So it's like he's looking at her, so she judges his comment. She then makes a comment about nightmares. He's like, what nightmares? What are you talking about?
He's shaking it off, and she wants to make it a big deal.
Oh, my favorite is when a kid turns on the adult during the interview. That they've rehearsed.
His mom's probably trying to set him up for a lawsuit.
Who knows what's going on, but apparently they were not on the same page at this interview. As his mom was talking about the trauma his little brother then experienced from witnessing the event, Sullivan was closing his fingers on his chin, making kind of that model face, where you go like that. He's not, he's doing
He's posing?
Yeah, he's like posing to the camera and all this kind of stuff. And here's somebody who's actually recording it on TV, and they were very amused watching Sullivan Clark from Delray Beach.
Awareness, as they call it.
I mean, I think, yeah, but I don't think it should have to be like that, Like, it's kind of dumb.
And there's his mom making her face. She's like,
what?
My son's blowing it.
Oh, this idiot.
Lori, Mom, I bet you are protective mom up there.
Yes, of course. I mean, he was only 11 feet away from me when this happened, maybe 12 feet. It's absolutely horrifying. And he's had nightmares. We don't know. Hopefully we are fine.
And he's laughing because the kid's going, what?
What?
Nightmares? What are you talking about?
I'm good,
I've
bruh.
had nightmares? Like, and and his mom can't see him because he's behind her being like, huh? Nightmares?
And there's nothing more to come. And his little brother, who's 11, who saw everything as well, seeing his brother's neck split open, there might be some trauma, and we're very upset.
It's pretty hysterical.
Is he trolling his mom?
I think so.
He was right there on the interview on national TV. It's pretty amazing.
That's it. You're grounded.
62-year-old Gregory Lynn Hall filed a $300,000 lawsuit against Waffle House after a security guard allegedly attacked him with bear spray, a stun gun, and zip ties at a Nashville location.
Oh, they are not playing in the Waffle House.
Hall claims he intervened when a cook was yelling profanities at a female server who turned out to be the cook's wife. After ordering hash browns and taking a photo inside the restaurant, a security guard in riot gear confronted Hall and told him to leave. When Hall refused until his food was ready, the guard allegedly sprayed him with the bear spray, followed him outside, tased him, and then restrained him with zip ties before paramedics took him to the hospital.
Oh, my gosh.
Waffle House is arguing that Hall was rude and abusive and refused multiple orders to leave. The security company claims their guard acted outside policy, though. The case is going to be going to trial on April 13th.
Really? Bear spray, tasing, zip ties. That's outside of policy?
Yeah.
That seems extreme.
Well, there's a 58-year-old Wisconsin elementary school teacher that has been arrested after being accused of using cocaine at school. She admitted to using cocaine since August and that she's done lines in the classroom and teachers' lounge bathrooms, but she insisted that she would never put her students in danger.
Well, she's got the entire curriculum done already. She's got 3 months until summer and everything's done.
It's already done. February. We're wrapping up.
Wow. Well, a teacher who identifies as a trans wolf has been fired from an elementary school for military families in North Carolina after a complaint letter was supported by parents.
You say trans wolf?
Trans wolf. Yes.
WOLF?
Yes, trans wolf. Trans wolf.
I don't understand.
Well, listen to the story. For about a year, they say the substitute teacher would wear feminine clothes, a dog collar with fetish tags, and a tail in the classroom. He would also tell students that he turns into a wolf at night and that he's actually a woman. The teacher had several wolf names that he required students to call him in class.
She-wolf?
She-wolf.
It sounds like a Shakira song.
Some of those names included Roxanne Wildheart.
That sounds like somebody from a Jaybird horror movie film.
Roxanne Wildheart.
Captain Roxy and Savage Beast Queen are the three names the students had to call the she-wolf.
Strong names.
At the end of last month, the principal told several concerned parents there was nothing that she could do because the school didn't have a dress code and the teacher identified as transgender. However, a complaint letter was filed on behalf of several parents and submitted to the school district. And finally, they said, yeah, maybe we can get rid of the trans wolf. wolf.
But what about the wolf part? That's the part that
I know, yeah.
the wolf is
Right.
where I go, all right, what's happening here?
Yeah.
What was the first name? Braveheart Fire or what?
Roxanne
Yeah, Roxanne Wildheart.
Wildheart.
I don't see anything distracting about this, Kevin.
Yeah. And they were required to do that.
We're gonna teach you about math and my wolf tale.
Yes.
It's going to be hard to focus on math. I'm going to be honest.
Wow.